Ian regains strength over the Atlantic Ocean and is once again a hurricane tonight. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Carlo Cicchetto.
I'm Marcella Lee. The storm is still causing devastation across parts of central and eastern Florida. There has been one confirmed death. Millions more are without power. In Sanibel Island, streets are flooded and a chunk of a causeway is gone, which has cut off access to the barrier island. Other cities are dealing with widespread damage. People along Georgia's coast and South Carolina are now bracing for the hurricane. Chief Meteorologist Carlene Chavis is tracking Ian tonight, and we'll have much more on the path of the storm in just a few minutes.
Meantime, in Florida tonight, volunteers from San Diego are stepping up to help in the wake of Ian.
The images we're seeing are devastating. It will take several days for officials to assess all of the damage, and the cleanup efforts will take months and in some cases years.
CBS 8's Shannon Handy has more on the local volunteers on the ground right now in Florida and how you can help.
Throughout the week, volunteers have gathered here to talk about how best to help the people in Florida. Now, the latest numbers we have is that as of this afternoon, 16 Red Cross volunteers from our region are on the ground there helping out, and more are on standby. Hurricane Ian hit Florida's Gulf Coast as a Category 4 storm with winds upwards of 150 miles per hour. The flooding and destruction across the region is widespread. Today, President Biden said it could be Florida's deadliest storm in history.
The numbers are still unclear, but we're hearing early reports of what may be substantial loss of life.
Right now, the Red Cross is doing everything we can to help those impacted by the storm.
Brianna Kelly is with the American Red Cross. She says the San Diego branch has been monitoring the situation closely.
Got the list already for materials?
Ahead of it, they sent 5 local volunteers to the region. It's likely more will follow soon, but right now, getting them there is a challenge.
When airports close down, or it might impact travel arrangements for our volunteers. So we try to get as many volunteers as we can ahead of the storm on the ground, and then we can reassess, and when airports open, we can deploy additional volunteers if needed.
Currently, there are a total of 500 Red Cross volunteers on the ground. These pictures show some of the work they're doing, primarily in shelters where more than 30,000 evacuees have found refuge.
It's in making sure people have a safe place to stay, food, water, health services, emotional support services as well.
Since Hurricane Ian hit, Brianna says the Red Cross has been receiving calls from people wanting to help. She says the best way is to donate money because items are expensive to ship, and it allows them to be more flexible based on specific needs. You can make donations online by calling the Red Cross or texting Red Cross to 90999.
We've opened the specific giving designation, so all donations to Hurricane Ian will be used for immediate disaster relief as well as additional recovery support in the days and weeks and months to come.
If you'd like that information on how to donate directly to the victims of Hurricane Ian through the Red Cross, visit CBS8.com and click on the Help button.